Hello, hello, hello. We made it to the airport. I was so excited because I'm in Terminal B of San Francisco Airport and I was so ready to buy coffee from the robot. You can buy coffee from the robot here, okay? It's very exciting. But when I went over there to get the coffee from the robot, it was closed.
Who can say where the road goes?
It's not even there anymore. But we are here on time. I do love this airport and I'm very excited. So let's go. Hello. Okay, we made it off the plane. We're in the bathroom. We did it. So we just have to find our way from this bathroom to the train to Matthew. I believe in us. We can do it. Little fit check before we go. I'm wearing the Lane pants that I made with the little Halloween pockets. And I haven't gotten time yet, but I cannot wait to make the matching top out of this gingham as well. Okay guys, we made it. We made it. I found the train. Honestly, it was not hard. I don't know why I was so worried about it. It was so easy.
The train only goes one way?
So I could not have gone the wrong way, which is great. We also got a lot of knitting done. I'm convinced we could I'm not gonna say I'm convinced we could finish this because that would be unhinged, but I'm convinced we could get to the hood at least. So I'm very excited about it. I'm in love with this yarn. This is Rui Knits. Bought her yarn for the last hood that I made, for making the petite knit Sophie hood. And it was, I've never bought hand-dyed yarn before because it's so expensive and I am cheap. But it was worth it because it's so soft and the green is so beautiful. So I bought some more. I'm making it for a friend's wedding. I think that the way that this is knitting up is stunning. So I'm very excited about that. I'm also starting a new book. Thank you, Matthew, for letting me borrow this book. Red Rising, I've heard this. Haley Pham, her channel, she loves this series. And I have loved everything she's recommended that I have read. So I'm very excited about this because I feel like I'm kind of in a lull. I read Legends and Lattes and absolutely loved it and like read it in like 2 days. And I honestly think it was a 5-star book for me. It was so good. After that, just nothing has hit. Nothing has landed. So I'm really hoping that this does it for me because I want to be in another series. I had so much fun being deep in the Throne of Glass series and I want to be deep in another one. So I'm excited about that. And now I'm going to sit here and knit and read. And that sounds amazing. So, okay, let me show you around. Right over that mountain is Forks, Washington. I've never been closer. the bookstore. I had such a good time. I bought their little mini tote and Watership Down because I've never read it, and they had this 50th anniversary edition. And I also bought Red Rising because I've been borrowing Matthew's copy. Red Rising is absolutely insane and I'm really loving it, even though I think it's gonna be devastating. It already is devastating. I see no happy endings. Every time I read sci-fi or even just fantasy books, I'm like,
Everyone's gonna die, that's the end.
we're walking down to Pike's Place? Pike's Point? Pike's Peak? Never been here, okay. And we're gonna walk around. I'm meeting up with my friend Maddie, who I studied abroad in England with and haven't seen in so many years, and I'm so excited. This is really pretty. Wow. Okay, I'm on the hunt for a yarn store because apparently there's one. I've lost Maddie. This market is genuinely huge. It's massive. But I think there's a yarn store here soon, somewhere. Maybe. Hello! Okay, we are back in Matthew's apartment. I had such a fun day. It was so fun. We walked around the market and I bought this really cute tea. We got some delicious clam chowder and also got really overstimulated. That place on a Saturday is a decision. That was a decision. But I'm back in his place and I'm going to take a shower, get in my pajamas, eat my leftover Thai food, and literally just sit in silence. Also, how embarrassing that I bought this pen today from the bookstore for like $5. It was like $4.50 because I thought I didn't have a pen with me. I just unpacked and repacked my backpack after I showered and I had 3 pens. 3. I need someone who has read this book to tell me what is going on. Because what is going on? Hello, we're back in California. I, for some reason, did not film any of my final day in Seattle, but it was a good day. I had a good day. I met up with my friend Alice and we went thrifting. We got food. We hung out. It was a good time. And Matthew didn't have work that day. He had work on the Saturday, which is why I didn't get to hang out with him a ton. But the next day we made dinner, we went on a walk. I literally can't even remember what we did because me and my 2 brain cells are just barely alive. But overall, it was a really fun time. I have since then finished Red Rising, which was insane. It was so chaotic, everything was wild, and it was sad. It was as devastating as I thought it was gonna be. Unlike other sci-fi and fantasy books, this one really has been devastating. One of my friends who has read it said it really well when she was talking about it. She basically said that she wants her characters to have at least some kind of hope for a good ending, for the future, for things to be okay, for the world to be okay, and there just is not a lot of that in Red Rising. Like, you're really in it, and it's really rough, and it's pretty brutal, and there's not much like to look forward to, at least at book 1. I have decided I will continue to read the series and see if it gets any better. Since then, I have also read A Psalm for the Wild Built. This was a really sweet, pretty short, very cozy book, and I really liked a lot of things about it. It is about a world in the future where we save the world, actually. So it's a little bit more hopeful. And humanity has basically split the world with robots. A super interesting premise. Really liked it, but the one thing that got to me about it is that the philosophy at the end is something that I just didn't agree with. So I would probably give that like a 4 stars. Loved everything about it except for like the message at the end kind of missed me a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. This is a little bit different than my usual videos. I didn't really craft. I was definitely chaotic, but it was a little bit more vlog-y. So if you enjoyed that and would like to see more of it, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you next time you're feeling crafty. Bye!